Hey guys, hi, very good evening to all of you and welcome to the session. This is your master teacher Harsh Priyam and I am in front of all of you, fine and wonderful. So very good evening to all of you. Today we are going to talk about arithmetic progression, and in that we are going to talk about sum of n terms of an AP. Sum of n terms of an AP. So in the previous session, if I do remember, we had talked about nth term of an AP, where we had find that an is equals to a plus n minus 1 into d, where we can find any term of an arithmetic progression, maybe 10th term, 15th term, 30th term, whatever. Okay. Now, so we'll be just continuing that journey, and now we'll be moving ahead and learning that what is the sum of n terms formula and what it is actually. So arithmetic progression, sum of n terms. So here we start. Now this is the formula you'll be able to see. But the fact is, how did this formula come? So the good part is that we don't have to study that. That how did that formula come, or what is the proof of that formula? Nothing. We don't have to worry about even a single thing. So I can just simply say, and in fact, in basic mathematics, it's nowhere required. Believe me, nowhere required. So what we can do directly, I would recommend all of you guys that just simply remember this formula. Okay, just remember this formula, that sum of n terms. So I can give you an example how we will apply that using questions, but you have to just remember that sum of n terms, where n is the number of terms, is equals to n by 2 into a plus l, where a is the first term and l is the last term. L is the last term. Now this last term is also called as an, the nth term, which we had found in the previous session, an. Okay, and I hope you all might be knowing that what is the value of an. An value is nothing but a plus n minus 1 into d. I hope everyone is knowing this, a plus n minus 1 into d. So in this formula only, if you put the value of L, that is a plus n minus 1 into d, then you will get this formula. How? Just do it in your mind, not even required for a pen and copy. One a is already there. You will have an additional a because of this L, last term. So a plus a will become 2a, and then n minus 1 into d. So that is n minus 1 into d. Isn't it? And n by 2 outside, it is still there. So the fact is that you actually got sum of n terms, one more formula, which is n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. 2a plus n minus 1 into d. This is sum of n terms, and this formula also you should remember a plus l, because this formula is a shortcut or a short method to actually find out sum of n terms. Both the formulas would be used at two different places. So the second formula you will use wherever you have number of terms, first term and the last term given. So the important thing is here that you need the last term. If you don't have the last term, you cannot use this formula. Fine. And here, the first formula you will use whenever you have the first term, number of terms, and the common difference. So here the important factor is common difference. So if you have common difference, you should use the first formula. If you don't have common difference, you have the last term, you should use the second formula. Second formula is an easier version. Okay, fine. So just write it down somewhere in your copy, and we will learn how we have to implement this formula in the questions. So here we go with the first question. So all of you, the first question says, find the sum of n terms of an AP whose nth term, see here, whose nth term is given. So nth term, are you understanding that this nth term is nothing but an, the last term? Are you understanding that? That this is last term, which is also called nth term. This is given as 5 minus 6n. Yes? Okay. Hence, find the sum of its first 20 terms. First 20 means value of n is also given, that we have to find the first 20 terms. Okay. Okay. So we know L, we know n, but do we know a? Do we know the first term? I would say no. We don't know the first term. So can we know the first term? I would say yeah, that is possible. How? Let me just tell you. We have the formula of an is equals to 5 minus 6n. In this, if I put n equals to 1, that will give me a1. And a1 will be equals to 5 minus 6n. This will be my, very sorry. 5 minus 6n is the value of n. Here you have to put, in place of n, you will be putting 1. In place of n, you will be putting 1. So we have got 5 minus 6 into 1. And hence, if we calculate it, we'll get minus 1. So this is the value of first term a1. Now, we have to find the sum of 20 terms. So 20 terms means the 20th term. The 20th term will be my last term, L, isn't it? That we know L is equals to an equals to 5 minus 6n. So this is my last term. In this, if I put n equals to 20, which is given here, 20 terms, so I can get the last term also. That last term you can say, or you can say a20. So a20 will be 5 minus 6 into 20. 5 minus 6 into 20. That will be 5 minus 6 into 20. So 6 into 20 is 120. 5 minus 120. So value will be minus 115. Minus 115, isn't it? So we got the last term, we got the first term. Now what you have to do? You have to just simply apply the formula. And what is the formula? That is also very simple. Sn is equals to n by 2 into a plus L. A plus L. So what is n by 2? N by 2 is nothing but 20 by 2 into a plus L. What is a plus L? So a, first term is minus 1, and L, last term is minus 115. Fine? Okay. 20 by 2, so very simply 10, and minus 116. So minus 116 into 10, value will be minus 1160. That's it. I guess this was simple, isn't it? So this is so simple, you will just simply solve it. Nothing big deal. Okay. Let's check the solution as well. So solution for this question is looking like this. Minus 1160 is the answer. Yeah. So we got the answer. Exactly the same method you have to do. Okay, and you understood how to apply these type of formulas. Fine. Chalo, let's try some more questions. Here, by the way, they have tried solving for the value of d, and then they applied this formula. But I would suggest that this formula, long formula, is not required because it has made the entire solution of your question pretty long. So it's not required. You apply the first formula. There you would not require the value of d. Okay. Chalo, let's move on. Here we go for the next question. This next question talks about how many terms of this AP must be added to get the sum 0? Okay, so question is asking that how many terms should be added so that the sum should be equal to 0. Okay, so here please pay attention. The question is asking you not the sum of n terms, but question is asking you how many terms. So how many terms simply means that question is asking you value of n. And what all things are given? So very first, A is given to you. A is 21. N has to be found. A is given 21. Common difference D. Yes, common difference D is given. Second term minus first term. 18 minus 21. That will be minus 3. And what is given? And sum is given. Sum is 0. Means sum of n terms is also given. Sum of n terms is 0. And now you have to find n. So we will apply the formula. What is the formula? Formula is sum of n terms is equals to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Just apply the formula here. Sn is given 0, n we do not know, into 2a. A is 21 plus n minus 1 into common difference is given minus 3. Fine. Now let's solve it. So once you solve this, 2 will go here this side, so it will be 2. N will be here. 21 into 2 will be 42. And then minus 3 into n will be minus 3n. And minus 3 into minus 3 into minus 1, sorry. Minus 3 into minus 1 will be plus 3. So what you actually got, you got a n here in bracket. 42 plus 3, that will be 45. So you got 45 minus 3n. And this multiplication is equals to 0. So are you able to understand that here the value of n would be either you will make this 0, so you can write n equals to 0, or you can write 45 minus 3n, this bracket is 0. So if 45 minus 3n is 0, you can very easily find n is equals to 15. You can very easily find n is equals to 15. So this means that either you don't add anything, so obviously if you're not adding anything, the sum will be 0, or you should add 15 terms of this AP to get the sum 0. That's what it is saying. Fine, and you have to find like this. Okay, so I hope you all would have understood that which type of question might appear in the sum of n terms. Yeah. Okay, if you all understood, let's move on. See the solution for this. So n equals to 15. n equals to 0 was also one of the solution, but we would not take that because that does not make a sense. So n equals to 15 is the final answer. Okay, chalo, let's try something more. Oh wow, before that, it's not over yet. Before that, let me take this opportunity to actually congratulate all the toppers, all the rank givers, rank producers of Vedantu, and these rank producers are Dhruv, Madhav, Tanmay, Akshat, Pandya, and it's not only this much. It's not only this much. In fact, there are wonderful results which Vedantu has produced. So I literally clap for all these students for getting such a beautiful performance, like 5 in top 500, 11 in top 1000, 44 in top 2000, and so on. And why I thank them personally also, there is one more reason, that these students have trusted Vedantu, an online education platform, which most of the people are very apprehensive. People think that, okay, pata nahi, will we be able to understand or not, or XYZ things. But these students actually believed and gave their 100% to Vedantu, gave their 100%, and once they gave their 100%, they got such a beautiful result. So it actually gives a testimony, it actually proves one thing, that online has got a very good level of teacher, because in just 3rd year or 4th year of operation, Vedantu has given such a beautiful result. Can you just imagine? So undoubtedly the teachers are best, and all these teachers, all these educations comes at a very affordable price. In fact, in many cases, less than half of the price of the offline coaching industry. So you can just imagine that in less than half of the price, you are getting more better quality. And these students were studying at the comfort of their home, having more time to practice, and that's why they actually excelled. So now it's time for you guys to actually show that trust and belief on Vedantu and give an opportunity so that you can also come out with this flying colors. Okay, it's the best time right now. So don't run, because even though this is Corona time, you all know there is hardly any opportunity outside, and even outside there is no such guarantee. Here at Vedantu, we have proved ourselves. Vedantu has proved to the entire country that yes, we can produce results. We are producing results. So it's now time for you, and it's the best time, because if you lose the opportunity right now, probably again this industry, you will come late. Surely you will get good results, but it will be late for you. So don't do that late. If you have to join the live sessions with Vedantu and produce those type of beautiful results, just follow this link, vdnt.in/ytpro. You'll get this link in the description box also. Just click on this link, go to the page, select all your details, whichever type of course do you need, and then at the end of the payment page, at the time of payment, before payment, just use the coupon code HPEPRO. You'll get an additional 15% discount. Okay, this is my personal coupon code, so you can just put this coupon code and then you can join my sessions and many other master teachers sessions. Okay, so that was about this information. Now let's get back to the session. Now I'm pretty sure many of you would be now motivated. Yes, now we are confident that Vedantu is giving results, so we can also try our luck. Okay, that's great. So just come and we will learn together. We'll have a lot of fun and we'll have a lot of learning. Fine. Chalo, let's move on. Here's the next question for all of you. The next question talks about find the sum of all odd numbers between 0 to 50. All odd numbers. So I hope you might be knowing odd number starts with 1, then 1, 3, 5, 7 and ... It will go till last 49. Yeah, fine. Who can tell me that how many odd numbers you will have here? How many odd numbers you will have here from 0 to 50? So I hope you might be understanding that, sir, there should be 25 odd numbers. Yeah, because 0 to 50, so half of that will be odd, half of that will be even. Yeah, that is the rough idea. So undoubtedly, yes. So you will have altogether 25 terms. So if there are 25 terms, you can very easily write n is 25. And this is an AP if you are able to find it out. 1, 3, 5, 7. So every time the common difference is 2. Common difference is 2, isn't it? Fine. So you have the common difference also, you have the number of terms also, you have first term also, A is given 1, you have the last term also, L is given 49. So you have everything. Now you have to decide whether you want to apply the first formula, the D wala formula, or whether you want to apply the L wala formula. So I would go with L formula because that's an easier version. So I would just simply apply Sn is equals to, we know it's n by 2 into A plus L. So n by 2 that is 25 by 2. In bracket A plus L. So 1 plus 49. So 1 plus 49, that's 50. Yeah. And 50 will be cancelled by 2 in how much times? 25. So if you'll cancel this 2 with this 50, you'll get it in 25 times. 25 into 25. So easy answer, 625 in just like 2 lines. See here, because this is all thing what has been given. So if you solve this, you just get it in 2 lines, and that's a 3 marker. So easy, isn't it? So this is how you will get the marks, and this is how you will get the answers as well. Nothing to worry about, believe me. Okay, chalo, let's move on. So 625 is the answer. They have taken so long, we haven't taken that. So let's move on. Here's the next question. The next question talks about, in an AP it is given that S5 plus S7 is equals to 167. Now what is this S5 and S7? So I'll tell you, if we write Sn, this means sum of n terms. Yeah. So if we write S5, it simply means sum of 5 terms, first 5 terms. Okay. So what would be the formula for that? Very easily. Sn is equals to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So S5 will be 5 by 2 into 2a plus 5 minus 1 into d. Isn't it? And that is given, so that is given nothing. That is given nothing. So S5 will be this much. Okay, fine. So I will write that this is 5 by 2 in bracket 2a plus 4d. 2a plus 4d. Okay, that's great. Similarly, you can write even S7. So S7 again you can write the same way. That is 7 by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1, that is 6d. If you want, you can further simplify it. You can take 2 common here. So if you take 2 common, that will be cancelled by this 2. Okay, so if you want, you can do that. Or I shall do it. Okay, let me just do it. So you'll write 5 times a plus 2d. 5 times a plus 2d. And similarly here also you'll write it's 7 times a plus 3d. Fine, so we got this S5 and S7. Their addition is given 167. Means if you add these two, you will get 167. So what is the addition? 5 into a, 5a. 7 into a, 7a. So 5a plus 7a, it's 12a. Okay, 12a. 5 into 2, 10d. 7 into 3, 21d. So 10 plus 21, that's 31. So plus 31d. So this much is given 167. We got the first equation now. Yeah. Okay, now the same way we have to do for S10. So S10 also you can write it the same way. S10 is equals to 10 by 2 into 2a plus 9d. 10 minus 1 into d, so that will be 9d. So this 10 by 2 you can write that this will be 5. Yeah. 5 into 2a. 5 into 2a is what? 10a. So that is 10a. 5 into 9. 5 into 9 is what? 45. So that is plus 45d. And that is given equals to 235. That is given equals to 235. Don't you think that you can actually find out the value of a and d from these two equations, because there are only two unknown, a and d? You can actually do that, isn't it? Okay, so how to do that? Either you use elimination or substitution, whatever suits you. I would like to use elimination. Let's multiply this by 5. Let's multiply this by 6 and then try. So 5 into 12, 60a. Okay, so that is 60a plus 5 into 31. So if I am not wrong, that should be 155d is equals to 5 into 167. So 835, if I am not wrong. Yeah, moving on. Similarly, 6 into 10, that would be 60a, and then 6 into 45, so that is 270d, and is equals to 6 into 235. So if I am not wrong, that should be something around 180 to 10 and so 1410, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, looks like this only. So okay, we got this much. Now what we have to do? We have to subtract. So if we have to subtract, attack. 145 minus 270, if I'm not wrong, 15 and 70, 115. This should be 115d. You can just write minus, and is equals to, if you subtract this, 835 minus 1410, so just 905, 510 and 65. 510 and 65 is like 575, if I'm not wrong. 575. Looks like this only. Maybe right, maybe wrong. So that's this. Okay, yeah, it's right. So 115 is equals to minus 575d. So d, you will get d very easily. What? You can just simply cancel it by 5. So you will cancel it by 5, and hence d will be equals to 5. So we got d equals to 5. Yeah. Once we got d equals to 5, you can put this value d equals to 5 in any of these equations. Let's say for example, you put it here. So if you put it here, 31 into 5 will be 155 going to this side. So if that goes to this side, you will get 167 minus 155, which is 12. 12a equals to 12, hence a will be equals to 1. So what we got finally? See, this is a bit lengthy question, but it's not tough. So from here you got a equals to 1 and d equals to 5. Now, can you find the question? What the question is asking? Question is asking, where Sn denotes the sum of its first term, it is given, then find the AP. You have to find the AP. Can you find the AP now? Yeah man, it's super easy now. If 1 is the first term and 5 is the common difference, so 1 plus 5, 6, 6 plus 5, 11, 11 plus 5, 16, and so on. Isn't that easy? Isn't that easy? So that would be the answer. Believe me, that would be the answer. So finally you can write 1. See, they have also done the same thing. 12a plus 31d equals to 167. 12a plus 40, no, they have done 54. I don't know how. Something they would have done. Let's leave it. So d equals to 5 is the final answer and a equals to 1. What we also got. So 1, 6, 11, 16. What I was talking about. And this is that simple. Okay? Fine. So I hope you all understood that. And if you understood, let's move on to the next question. The next question is this one. Oh wow. This is not next question, this is big B. Okay, fine. So it's not over yet. So if you also want to get a chance to be on the hot seat of Kaun Banega Crorepati, KBC, you have that chance. You have to just go and play Vedantu quiz. So just play Vedantu quiz on Vedantu's app, and once you play that quiz, you will have a lot of chances to get a chance to go to KBC. Okay, it is possible. So come on, just go and download the app, Vedantu app, start playing Vedantu quiz, and then you stand a chance to go, or to have that chance to go to KBC. Be on the hot seat. Okay, chalo, let's move on. Here we go for the next question. The next question is this one. Question says, the first and the last term of an AP is 17 and 350. Okay, first and last term. This means that this is my A and this is my L. You can say L or you can say AN, nth term. Both ways fine. If the common difference is 9, how many terms are there and what is their sum? Okay. So common difference is given 9. Now question is asking how many terms. So first of all, question is asking me value of n. So can we find value of n? I would say yeah, we can find, because we have been given the value of an. Well, see, an is given here 350, and we know an has a formula a plus n minus 1 into d, isn't it? So it is given. Now an is given 350 is equals to a is given 17 plus n minus 1, I don't know, n minus 1 into d, common difference is 9. So can we solve it now? I would say yeah, we can send it to this side. So you will get 333 if I am not wrong, probably 333, 340 and 50, yeah, 333, quite cool number, is equals to 9 times n minus 1. 9 will cancel it in. So first of all, 309, if I'm not wrong, they should be get cancelled in 37. 37, yeah. 7 9s are 63 and 27, yeah, 37 times. So if this is 37, n minus 1, so if you have got 37 equals to n minus 1, undoubtedly n is going to be 38. N is going to be 38. We got the first part, n is 38. Now, can you find their sum as well? I would say, yeah, that is super easy, man. Sum is like super easy. Why super easy? Because Sn is equals to n by 2 into a plus l. Do we know n? Yeah, we do know n. We do know n. N is 38. 38 by 2. Do we know a? Yes, we do know a. A is 17 plus l. Do we know the last term? Yes, we do know the last term. 350. So finally, what did you get? This will get cancelled. 19 into 350 plus 17. This is 367. What it is? It is 367. So 19 into 367. Now here, if you're finding it difficult to get multiply, you can just write 20 minus 1. That would be easy. Or if you want, you can directly multiply with 19, whatever suits you. So 19 into 367, obviously I'm not going to do this multiplication. It's quite long. So it may take time. I'll show you the answer. Don't worry. I'm a teacher, so I do have that advantage. So finally 19 into 367, the answer would be 6973. So this was the only part which I did not do. But rest, everything we did. And that answer is right. Exactly the same way. Sorry, they have written by mistake 28. It's 38. So don't mind it. It's 38. Cool. I hope you all understood that. Chalo. If you all understood, let's move on to the next. Here is the next question. The next question says 12th term of an AP is minus 13. Okay, 12th term. Do you know how to write 12th term? Very simple, man. We know nth term a plus n minus 1 into d. In that place of n, if 12 is written, you can write 12 minus 1. That will be 11d. So you can write the 12th term as a plus 11d equals to minus 13. Okay. And the sum of its first 4 term is 24. Okay. This is quite a bit tricky. So let me tell you, whenever you get a question where the question is specifically mentioning that sum of 4 terms of an AP or sum of 3 terms of an AP, then those 4 or 3 terms has to be taken care specially. What specially? So here, see, there is one method that you can apply the formula of S4, sum of first 4 terms, sir. So we will write S4, where we will write, okay, let's follow that only. Why to unnecessarily get into a new thing? So let's follow that only. So here, if I write S4, that is n by 2, so 4 by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1, that is 4 minus 1 into d, so 3d. Sum of first 4 terms, we got it, is equals to 24. 24, very simple. 2 will cancel it in 2 times, 2 will cancel it in 12 times, so we have got 2a plus 3d equals to 12. This is my second equation, this is my first equation, a plus 11d equals to minus 13. Can you find it? Yeah, man, you can find it. So easy. What's the deal? Big deal. So a, value of a, you can send it to that side. Elimination method. So a, from here you will get a. See here, a you will get minus 13 minus 11d. Isn't it? And this value of a, you can put it here. This value of a, you can put it here. So what you can do? You can write 2. In place of a, you can write minus 13 minus 11d and then plus 3d. This will be equals to 12. Yeah, we just solve it, man. Like 2 into minus 13 is minus 26. Going to that side, so it will be plus 26, 12 plus 26. And 2 into minus 11. 2 into minus 11 will be what? Minus 22, yeah. Minus 22 and plus 3. Minus 22 plus 3 is, if I'm not wrong, minus 19, yeah. Minus 19d. So it will be minus 19d equals to 12 plus 26, which is 38. So hence d will be equals to 38 upon minus 19, which is beautifully minus 2. Yeah. So finally what we got value of d. Using this value of d, putting it here, minus 2, I can get the value of a. Minus 11 into minus 2, minus 22. Going to that side, plus 22. 22 minus 13, you will get a equals to 9. Very easily, very easily. So you will get a equals to 9. Simple. Okay, simple. Now, so if you got a, if you got d, can't you find the sum of its first 10 terms? Come on, man. I think yes, you can. So I'm not interested in telling you this again. I am very sure you can do that. Sum of first 10 terms will be 10 by 2 into 2a plus 10 minus 1 into d. You have the value of a, you have the value of d, and then you can do balle balle. Okay, let me show you the solution, by the way, in case if you feel difficult. So use the same methodology, a plus 11d minus 13, 2a plus 3d equals to 12. Solve them, got d equals to minus 2. Thereafter got a equals to 9. Everything, a equals to 9. Then sum of its first 10 terms, 10 by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Solve it completely, you will get 0. Sum of first 10 terms is equals to 0. Okay, fine. Chalo, if you all got it, let's move on to the next question. We still have questions, don't worry. We still have questions. So the next question for all of you is this one. Don't worry, don't worry. I won't extend it too much, but we will have to learn something. The sum of the first 9 terms of an AP is 81. Okay, that's great. Sum of first 9 terms of an AP is 81. So I can very easily write S9 without any doubt. S9. So S9 I can write is very simply 9 by 2 into 2a plus 9 minus 1, that is 8d. This is equals to 81. Okay, cool. Not a big deal. If you solve it, 9 will cancel 81 in 9 times and 2a plus 8 divided by 2. So you will get a plus 4d. See, from here you will get 2 common, isn't it? You will get 2 common. That 2 will get cancelled by this denominator. So a plus 4d is equals to 9. First equation. Balle balle. Next is, and that of its first 20 terms is 400. Okay. So for sum of first 20 terms means S20. So S20 is again 20 by 2 into 2a plus 20 minus 1 into d, that is 19d, okay, equals to 400. That's great, equals to 400. So 2 will cancel 20 in 10 times, yeah, so 2 will cancel it in 10 times and 10 will cancel it in 40 times. So we got the second equation, 2a plus 19d equals to 40. That is my second equation. Beautiful. Okay, so if you got everything, then what's the problem? No problem at all. Find the value of a, which is 9 minus 4d. Put that value of a here, 9 minus 4d, in the second equation. So very easily you can write 2. In place of a, you can write 9 minus 4d. Where did I get this value? From the first equation. So don't worry. And then plus 19d and equals to 400. 400. Then you have to solve it. 2 into 9, that is 18. 2 into minus 4, that is minus 8d plus 19d equals to 400. So 19d minus 8d, I guess it's 11d, equals to 18 will go to that side. So 400 minus 18, if I'm not wrong, that should be 382. Yeah. So that should be equals to 382. So d is equals to 382 divided by 11. And hence you can actually cancel it. Will it get cancelled? That's the point of concern which I'm also thinking. Will it get cancelled? I don't think so. Anyways, it does not look like it's cancelling. Fine, no issues. Even if it does not get cancelled, hardly matters. Wait a second. It's 40. That mistake I did. It's 40, not 400. That was the problem. So it's not 400, it's not 400, it's not 400, it's not 400. This is 40. So 40 and 2 nines are 18. So this is 40. 18 will go to that side. So it will be 22. 11d equals to 22. This means d equals to 2. Oh, now it's fine. So I was thinking I did some mistake. So d equals to 2 I got. Once you got d equals to 2, you can put this value here. 4 2s are 8. 8 going that side. 9 minus 8 is 1. So hence you get a equals to 1. If you have got a equals to 1 and d equals to 2, find the first term, we did that, and the common difference, we did that very easily. We did the first term 1 and we got the common difference 2. Let's check the answer. So the answer looks like 2a plus 19d, same equation, 2a plus 8d equals to 18, same equation. Solving it, a equals to 1 and d equals to 2. Absolutely same. Yeah, we did it, man, we did it. Chalo. So if you all understood that, that's really great and fantastic. So I'm really happy that you all understood, and that was all for this session. So if you have liked the video, just hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so that you keep on getting updates. Share it with your friends as well. And those who want to join with me in my live sessions and all the master teachers live session at Vedantu and make their learning journey awesome, they can simply go to the description box. There you will find a link which would be written as vdnt.in/ytpro. Just click on that link. Once you click on that link, you will be able to see all the details about Vedantu's live session. Just see them. And once you land at the payment page, once you have selected all of them and you are at the payment page, just apply a coupon code HPEPRO. I'm again repeating, HP means Harsh Priyam, E English, P PRO. Pro means pro, yeah, that's pro. So HPE Pro, that is a coupon code which will entitle you for another 15% extra discount. Fine. So that was all, folks, for this session. By the way, in case if you want to see, so this, once you click on the link, you will be able to see a page like this where you will have to select your grades, then your board, which board you belong to. Then you will see a page like this. Click on get subscription. You will land at a page like this where the subscription models will be shown. Choose your subscription model, 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, whatever suits you. Then according to that, put the coupon code here, HPE Pro. Once you put the coupon code, you will get the discount. Okay, fine. So yes, that was all, folks, for this session. See you all in the next session. Till then, bye bye, take care and good night. Bye bye.